Hi everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, share, and of course watch my videos. Yeah, and hit the like button, this button. Okay, so yeah, let's go straight into it. From my last video, I was discussing about the culture shock I've so far faced in Japan as an international student living in Japan for a year now. So previously, before moving to Japan, I didn't know so much about Japan. I only knew Japan because of course, Toyota. People in Kenya, they love to drive Toyota. I think most people, they own Toyota. If you want to buy a car, almost everyone always goes for Toyota. And I knew Toyota was manufactured in Japan. So basically, that's the only thing I knew about Japan. So of course, I imagine when I come to Japan, because many cars are made in Japan, maybe I imagine maybe everybody owns a car, everybody's driving a luxury vehicle and stuff like that. By the way, also Mazda, Suzuki, Mitsubishi, all of those are made in Japan. So they manufacture a lot of vehicles here in Japan. So I thought everyone will be driving, but shock on me. Though I don't live in the biggest city in Japan, I live in Hiroshima city, is about maybe number 10 or 11 in terms of size and population. So it's not a very big city. But when I came, I was shocked that students, especially the university students, even most people who are working, they prefer to ride the bicycle. And so bicycles are more popular than the cars, even among the working people. For instance, where I study, some professors, yes, they own cars. It's not like they don't have, but they prefer to ride to work and ride back home. I think maybe it's a thing of keeping fit. Japanese people, they live very long, maybe 100+ years. So I was surprised that everybody owns a bicycle. Yes, when I was a kid, I learned to ride a bicycle, but it's not like even all my sisters, they can't ride. I have 4 sisters, only me can ride the bicycle. But I just learned because, okay, I did not have any reason for learning. I was just curious, and I learned. I did not even own my own mountain bike, my own small bicycle, but my father used to own a bicycle. It's called Mamba, the big bicycle, So I would go on a slope and try to ride it, and within no time I learned to ride a bicycle. But it had been long when I came to Japan since riding a bicycle. But then I also decided, okay, let me just go with the flow, Also, instead of taking bus every day, it's also expensive. Bus in the morning and bus in the evening to my apartment. My apartment is about 1.5 kilometers from the university, and I go to school every day. So I decided to buy a bicycle now that I know how to ride. But what I was shocked about, guys, in Japan, you need like an insurance for your bicycle. So when you go to buy the bicycle, you need to pay bicycle insurance, like car insurance, literally. So yeah, I decided to pay for 1 year, but though it's not expensive, I think it was around 5,500 yen for 1 year. That amount is almost the same in Kenya shillings, because the Japanese yen and the Kenya shillings are almost on the same level. Yeah, so that is the cost that I paid for the bicycle insurance. In addition, I learned that there are some rules to follow when you're riding a bicycle. For example, if you're a school going child, like those in the middle school owning a bicycle, they need to have a helmet always. It identifies them as students. But for people like me, if I ride the bicycle with earphones or earpods, anything like listening to music, I may get arrested. Also, I cannot drink and ride a bicycle, so I cannot go and have beers, a party, take cocktails and stuff, and still ride a bicycle. I may be arrested. not I may be, I will be arrested. And another bicycle rule is also that, what did I want to say? My memory is bad. Oh yeah, the bicycle have a carrier at the front for your shopping, and there's this back seat. It has 2 seats. I don't know if it's called a seat, whereby you can carry someone, but in Japan it's not allowed. So 1 bicycle, 1 person. So you cannot carry your friend on your bicycle, even though it has an extra seat. But there are special bicycles for people with children. They have a baby carrier at the front and at the back, so you can carry 2 children, 1 at the front and 1 at the back. But 2 adults on the same bicycle, it's not allowed, you know. Yeah, so I was so shocked how this bicycle matter is very is very serious in Japan. And so I also imagine that maybe I will come here and everybody maybe is driving a Prado, or like people are driving big cars. I don't know about the big cities, but here in Hiroshima where I live, I didn't know there were smaller cars than, you know, in Kenya the small cars are like, is it Suzuki Alto and Toyota Vitz and Nissan Note. I knew those were like the small cars, but coming here in Japan, there are smaller cars than that. I don't know if it is 600cc or something. They are smaller, very, very small cars, which everybody is buying. So I would say it's hard to know who is rich, who is poor, because I think people here are just humble and down to earth. So you cannot tell, like in my country, you can easily recognize a rich man. A rich man will be driving a big car, wearing a suit, you know, stuff like that. But here, everybody owns their small car and maybe a bicycle, and will just in sweatpants most of the time, unless they have official meeting. So yeah. So guys, that is it for today, and I hope to share more as we interact. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.